Well, folks, this one's about taxes. When Obama was running, he raved on and on and on about he was not going to raise the taxes for 95% of the people, and all his Democratic pals echoed the same thing. It's funny because when he says something, they all say it as though it's a fact. So here we are. He said he wasn't going to raise taxes on anybody earning less than $250,000. Then it was $200,000. And then I think Joe Biden brought it down to $120,000. They plan to tax you all along. Remember George Bush when he said, "Read my lips, no new taxes"? It cost him his second term in office. So here we have Obama. He constantly said he would not raise the taxes of the middle class. Right now, they have that cap and trade bill, which, if it's passed in the Senate, I don't really think it will, because those people are going to want to be reelected. And this is by far the largest tax increase ever in the United States. It'll double your light bill. It'll probably bring your oil up at least 58 to 60%, and we here in New England will feel that. And your gasoline will go up between 35 and 50% a gallon. And now, remember when John McCain mentioned that he was going to wanted to tax your insurance benefits? Obama raved and took him to task for that. But just the other day, that's what Obama proposes to do. He wants to have this health care, one bill, health care from the government. You want a bureaucrat? You really do, standing between you and your medical care. What pills you can take, what procedures you can have done. Look how they screwed up everything else. And so back to taxes. Here in New Hampshire, we don't have a state income tax or a sales tax. So if you go somewhere and buy something for $3.98, it costs $3.98, not $4.50 or more. The same as if you buy a car for $17,000. You pay $17,000 for it instead of like $20,000 someplace else. And so, of course, our taxes are high on our real estate taxes. And we have a room and meals tax, which now in New Hampshire, they want to start charging taxes for campground sites under rooms and meals. You bring your own room. All you do is rent a little space. I heard, excuse me, I heard on WBZ about 3 weeks ago that they were going to tax you if you had a TV. This was on their 5 o'clock news from Boston. And as you know, you've probably heard that soda pop or tonic or whatever you call it is not good for you, so they're going to tax that. And of course, you know, they've just about taxed the tobacco industry out of business. And so all these backdoor taxes are going to hurt the 95% of the people Obama said would not get their taxes raised. In New Hampshire, it's going to cost more. The taxes are going to be higher if you register your car. And all over the country, You're getting all these backdoor taxes, as I call them myself, and they're sneaking in one tax after another. One other thing was Obama's promises when he campaigned. He lied over and over. His promise for transparency is about as transparent as a block of granite from the state. No earmarks. In his portulus bill, there were millions and millions and millions of dollars of waste. He promised one thing after another. There weren't going to be any, oh shoot, I forgot what I was going to say about that, but he lied. And now, his stimulus bill is not working. Our unemployment rate is 9.5 and rising, higher than it's been in nearly half a century. So now what does he propose to do? Well, I hear that he's planning on another stimulus bill. Like we can afford another one. I pity our children and our grandchildren, I really do. He has put them in hock for hundreds of thousands of dollars each family. Their standard of living is going to go down. This wild, out-of-control government is just spending money, dollar after dollar after dollar. And the Federal Reserve is printing money 24/7. You can't do that. There's no profit in printing money. If there was, then counterfeit bills would be allowed. It wouldn't be against the law. You can't just print more money. It won't work. And the socialist medicine and government in France, England, Germany, all know what's going to happen, and they've lost faith in this country because they see that we're doing the same thing. You can't borrow yourself out of debt. Now, Obama has left today to go to Russia for talks. They don't like him. They consider him a nuisance. They apologize to their people because he's coming over and it's disruptive. He's already said things that Vladimir Putin, who cares, but does not like. And so I suppose he's going over there and apologize again. I don't know what for, but you know, he'll apologize to the Russians for something. So I'm interested to see his silly little speeches over there. He has the most effeminate speeches of any president. He is weak. Did you see how he acted about Iran? I heard that Hillary Clinton told him to beef it up a little bit. He didn't want to interfere. He didn't want them to think he was meddling. You don't have to. All you do is have to have an opinion. Those people, those signs were in English. They wanted help. They wanted support. And he gets out of there with his little girly speeches and lets those people be slaughtered. This is not the president that I'd hoped he would be. I still hope he'll come around, I really do. But Congress, the president, they are out of control. And if you aren't scared to death right now, You people of the loony left as well. There's something wrong with you. There's something wrong. I don't really know what else to say to you. I don't know what's going to happen. Oh, bye.